Hello everyone, welcome to a build order video where I'm gonna show you a fast Vault of Erebus Hades build order where you should be able to get the upgrade around the 2-minute 50 seconds mark. You can even push it to 246, 247 if you get the absolutely perfect map, which doesn't always happen. For the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna show you the classic build order. And maybe at the end I'm gonna show you a gameplay where you get the 2-minute 46 seconds Vault of Erebus. So this is a build that works obviously better on an aggressive starting hunt because you don't want to build a granary. So it's faster and easier to drag the animal close to your TC, where on a non-aggressive hunt you have to push them with your Catascopus, which takes longer, which also means you start gathering food a little bit later than you would on an aggressive hunt. And because of that, you're gonna need to force drop the food quite often, at least the first couple of minutes. On an aggressive hunt, you don't really have to. You might sometimes, but less often. It's just something more you have to focus on if you have giraffes or zebras or whatever. So yeah, let's get straight to the build order. So the first 4 villagers are gonna go on to gold. And your first 2 villagers are gonna go on to food. This guy you would obviously scout. I'm gonna put him on to scout for this video. You would obviously do it manually on a real game, but let's just focus on the build order here. So the 4 onto gold and 2 onto food. The next villager is gonna go onto wood. Once you get the 150 gold for the temple, like every Hades Vault of Erebus build order, you build your temple, and with one of them you go onto wood as well. Then you're gonna put 2 more villagers onto food. So I don't think I need to force drop here. Now you see it perfect. This guy will stay on favors, obviously. I can prick your Vault of Erebus now. I'm gonna need to force drop here, I think. Once you get 4 onto food, you wanna put a 3rd villagers onto wood. I need to force drop again. So you have 4 on food, 3 on wood, 3 on favor, and at this point you just put everyone onto food until you advance, basically. With a couple of force drop, sometimes 2 times. Now regarding, I'm gonna put the video on pause for 1 second. These 3 villagers will obviously need to gather 15 favor for the Vault of Erebus. You might want to get to 17, up to 17 for the classical hero. And the thing is, if you want to go for a fast second town center build, you don't actually need to bother getting the extra 2 favors, because you won't be able to afford the Achilles when you hit classical age. If you want to go for a 1TC classical fight type of strategy, obviously you can get the favors, but if you want to get a second TC, you can get them later on. I'm gonna get them now, just so I don't forget, and to show you it doesn't really matter. But if you just want to get a second TC, you don't actually need to right now, and can get them a bit later on. When they finish the 17 favor, you want to put them into food as well. I'm just gonna eat some goats, so. I get this 15 favor, Vault of Erebus is being researched already. I get the 2 favor, I put them onto goats. Once this tree finishes, you want to drop the wood and build a house. I actually want to finish the house before this guy hit. Okay, and you put them onto wood. As you can see, Volta Erebus has been researched around 250, I think, which was the goal anyway. And then at this point you have enough resources to advance to the next stage. I want to go for second TC, so I'm just gonna put 5. I put shit. So yeah, if I want to go for second TC, I would put 5 on gold, 8 on wood. What the fuck are they doing? And for 4 food, 5 gold, 8 on wood. I fucked up a little bit, so I might need to keep people on wood for a little bit longer, but it should be fine. You can get your Ajax out. If you want to go for second TC, basically you want 350 wood for the TC, you want 50 wood for a granary for your next food source, and potentially a house at some point. Look, where this guy going? Oh my god. So I'm starting to advance. I can put this guy here and build a TC. If this guy wasn't stupid, I could have had the wood already, but it's whatever. Next villagers will go on to food, obviously, because you need 8 to support town center. Can I force drop? Okay, build a house. And go to food. Can force drop maybe? My god, this game is so fucking buggy. And then I build a granary. I fucked up a little bit, but you get the idea. I got the Volta Erebus at 250. I got a second TC coming at 515-ish. And yeah, that's about it for this build order. So 4 on 2 gold, 2 food, 1 wood, 3 on templed, 1 on wood, 2 more food, 1 more wood, rest on food. And that's it. Kind of fucked up because usually I wouldn't get the 2 favors, you see. If I didn't get the 2 favor, I could have put them on wood a bit sooner and get the wound for a cleaner advance, for a cleaner time to get the TC. When you do it perfectly, you can get the TC up at 505 instead of 515 like I did. But it's just little details. But yeah, basically 2 minutes 50 seconds Vault of Erebus into a 415 advance, and the 2 TC was an example for this video, but could have gone classical fight, could have kept some on favors for Minotaurs. I mean, strategy is up to you. This is just basically the build order idea. Alright, thanks for watching, and see you next time.